So you're watching this video because you want to detach, right? Maybe from a person who's constantly on your mind, maybe from an outcome you've been working toward for months. Maybe it is a career opportunity, a goal, a version of your life you're trying to reach. And now you're sitting here and asking yourself, but how do I actually detach? So, to put things in perspective, right? Let's imagine this through an example. You meet someone and you start liking them. You really start liking them. They feel different. There's chemistry, conversations flow, you laugh, you share things you don't usually say out loud. And now, somewhere in your mind, you've started wondering, is this going somewhere? Do they feel the same? When are they going to text next? You are still being chill on the outside, but the inside, you're kind of living in the future, right? Already thinking about how it could turn out. Already planning out the story before it's even fully written. And here's where attachment creeps in. Because now you are tying your piece as to how they respond. If they text you back fast, you feel calm. If they don't, your mood drops. You're not even doing it on purpose, really. It just happens. We have all been there. Now, detachment here does not mean you stop liking them or suddenly act indifferent. It just means that you come back to the moment. You remind yourself, I like this person, yes, but my happiness does not depend on where this goes. I am allowed to enjoy it without needing to control it. Now, before I answer how do you detach, I would like to make you understand why did attachment happen in the first place? Because nobody wakes up one day obsessed with something or somebody, right? It builds up over a period of time. So now, if you see attachment, it does not happen in the now, in the present moment. Attachment happens when you're mentally living in the future. You are not just doing the work, you're imagining the reward as well. You are not just loving someone, you are dreaming about the label, the ending, the forever. So you stop living in this moment and instead start living in the idea of a moment that hasn't happened yet. That's what causes suffering. Not the person, not the outcome, but the mental movie that plays on loop, where the future has to look a certain way or you won't feel complete. And this answers how to detach. Because if attachment is living in the future, detachment is simply coming back to the present. And I know it sounds simple, but that's the point. The best answer to anything is the most simplest. The present is the only place where you are free, the only time anything actually exists. Past and future only live in your mind. You can change them, rewrite them, ignore them because they are mental constructs. But this moment, this breath, this feeling in your chest, this is real. And if you can start living in it fully, you have already detached. Because now you're not asking whether the person is serious about you. You are just loving them for who they are now. You're not working to get likes or recognition. You are just working because it feels aligned to your goals. So, the easiest way to detach is coming back to the present. Stop rushing ahead. Stop trying to live in the moment that hasn't happened yet. When you are truly grounded here, the future cannot control you anymore. And that is how you detach. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.